From painfully real waxing screams.
Ready?
Yep.
It's me. Some.
God! Come on. You shouldn't! Oh, I hate
To super awkward romance scenes.
Smack the hell out of something.
These are the hilarious Steve Carell bloopers that broke the rest of the cast, starting with the most painful one that actually happened.
This is your first time getting body waxed?
Yes, it is.
Take off your shirt.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna need more wax!
This was a little bit more of an improv, but it may as well have been a blooper. In the 40-year-old virgin, Steve decided that his character's infamous chest waxing scene should be real. And what happened next? See for yourself.
You don't look good after this, man.
Thanks, man.
So ready?
Yeah.
It's me. Some.
Oh, you! Oh, I'm sorry. That's just your job.
Yeah, those screams of agony weren't acting. His chest hair was actually ripped out take after take. The result? Well, the cast? They completely lost it. Rudd was visibly laughing, Seth was cringing and covering his face, and Malco had to literally walk away from the camera because he couldn't hold it together.
You know what? I got a weak stomach. That's all I could really take. All right, I'll see y'all.
Jay.
Be tough, man. Did you got it?
1, 2.
Oh, cocksucker! You pulled on 2! Why did you pull on 3?
Poor Steve sacrificed his chest for comedy, and we're forever grateful. But if you think this was chaotic, wait until you hear his accent that doesn't exist in any natural language.
Maybe you're a penguin, Tim, but Julie's not. She's a lioness.
She's what?
A lioness.
Dinner for Schmucks has one of Steve's most chaotic bloopers ever. In one scene, Paul Rudd's character was already trying really hard not to laugh at Jermaine Clement's over-the-top antics. But then Steve decided to jump in with a completely made-up accent that nobody saw coming.
Linus? Mother.
Rudd immediately broke character, bursting out laughing midline, while the crew could be heard chuckling in the background. The accent itself makes zero sense, but the timing was so ridiculous that everybody lost it anyway. Improvised humor is Steve's superpower, and nowhere is that clearer than in Get Smart. In Get Smart, Steve plays a spy who is way more clumsy than clever, and that charm carried right into the bloopers. During one take, he started to say a line but stumbled on a word and blurted out puss bag.
Hey, Mark. He called her a weeping puss bag, which in that culture is extremely offensive.
Puss bag?
Puss bag. Did I say puss bag? It's probably more offensive.
It was one of those moments where a mistake turns out to be funnier than the actual script. That same quick wit and total unpredictability followed him straight into The Office, where his improv skills caused way more ruined takes than any other actor on the show.
Sit on your lap
You
now.
can sit on my lap all you want, because I am a male Santa, and that is something that Phyllis cannot do. Oh my God.
Okay. This is really comfortable.
In The Office's Christmas episode, Michael Scott decides to play Santa Claus. Kevin, as usual, takes things a little too literally and sits on Michael's lap to tell him what he wants for Christmas.
Okay. Tell me what you want, little boy.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know you were going to ask me that. No one's ever let me sit on their lap before.
Hurry up, just say some toys.
And let's just say that poor Michael was, well, struggling.
Can you give me some choices?
Oh my God, Kevin, please.
Sorry.
His face while trying to have Kevin on his lap was hilarious. It made everybody break character and laugh.
Papa Squat, here we go.
Sorry.
But this wasn't the only time he cracked everybody up at Dunder Mifflin. One tiny slip of the tongue in another episode became one of the funniest bloopers in the show's history.
We gave you one hell of a wedding shower. It was a golden shower, Phyllis. We all gave you a gold.
This one became absolutely legendary. In a scene where Michael Scott was supposed to talk about a golden ticket promotion, he accidentally said something very, very wrong.
We all came in this room for your wedding and gave you a...
The moment the words left his mouth, you could see the horror on his face, and then the laughter began. The entire cast lost it, and nobody could finish their lines. Even Steve couldn't keep it together. They tried filming it again, but every time he got to the word golden, somebody would start giggling.
We all came in here and gave you a golden shower. Well, where's my golden shower?
This single blooper became a favorite among fans because it was such a perfectly awkward Michael Scott moment, even though it wasn't meant to be. Okay, imagine trying to shoot a romantic scene with somebody as funny as Steve. Anne Hathaway, she couldn't do it.
So it's right.
When Get Smart was being filmed, Steve and Anne Hathaway had a kissing scene that should have been pretty simple. But every time they tried to shoot it, Steve would start laughing right in the middle.
No. 99, no one knows that we're dating.
Yes, they do.
All right.
Now, at first, Anne tried to stay serious, but after several takes, she started laughing too. The director finally had to stop filming because nobody could keep a straight face. It wasn't the kiss itself that was funny, it was how hard Steve tried to look calm afterward.
Let me show you something in the supply closet.
The supply closet.
And as funny as that was, the ultimate blooper still comes from The Office, where Steve's brain decided to say something that even he didn't understand. This one might be the most random blooper of all. During a hospital scene, Steve's line was supposed to be, "We're leaving for the hospital at 1." Instead, he suddenly said, "Freedom Tree."
Okay, so we're all leaving for the hospital at 1 o'clock.
So freedom tree.
I can take the break.
Now, nobody knew why. Not the cast, not the writers, hell, not even Steve himself. The whole room erupted in laughter, and every time he tried to redo the line, he laughed even harder.
We're leaving for the hospital at 1.
Freedom tree. Sorry, let's just go through that part.
Okay, we're leaving for the hospital at 1.
Like a freedom tree?
I can take...
This moment perfectly sums up Steve's comedy style. He doesn't even need to make sense to be funny, just being Steve is enough. He brought the same energy to the sets of the incredible Burt Wonderstone. During filming, there's a scene where Burt and Jane are attending a glamorous party. But in the middle of Jane's dialogue, Steve completely misheard her, turning an ordinary line into an unexpectedly hilarious blooper.
Oh, you made it.
Yeah, free booze. You all ready?
Free boobs?
Booze.
Bah.
In another scene, Steve and Olivia Wilde were supposed to do some bed romance. However, every time Steve tried to climb onto the bed, he kept slipping off.
Smack the hell out of something.
It's okay.
Instead of staying in character, he would slide halfway down and start laughing uncontrollably.
Stick out again.
Olivia would completely lose it too, trying to stay professional while he kept tumbling over.